The silent trap that keeps you powerless. Have you ever asked yourself why you feel so tired, yet you haven't truly moved? Why you feel so stuck, yet the world keeps telling you you're free? There is a trap more dangerous than chains and cages. It is not outside of you, it lives inside your mind, and its poison seeps quietly into your bones until you forget you ever had wings. This trap does not shout, it whispers. It tells you to wait just a little longer. It tells you to be reasonable, to be patient, to be realistic. It says, stay where you are, stay comfortable, stay small. You see, the greatest prison is not made of iron bars, it's made of invisible thoughts. The walls are built with excuses, fears, old wounds dressed up as good reasons. And every time you listen to its voice, you tighten the lock around your own soul. Have you ever noticed how easy it is to dream at night but so hard to act in the morning? Have you ever felt that heaviness in your chest when you think about changing your life? That voice that says, "Who do you think you are?" This is the silent trap that keeps you powerless. The belief that tomorrow will be different if you do nothing today. It's so seductive, this idea that your life will magically fix itself while you wait. But the truth is brutal. Time does not heal what you refuse to face. Time does not break your chains if you keep polishing them. So many people are exhausted, not because they're doing too much, but because they're doing too little of what sets their soul on fire. They drag themselves through days filled with tasks that numb them, just so they can survive until tomorrow. And tomorrow comes, and nothing changes. How many years have you spent telling yourself, soon? How many dreams have you buried under, maybe later? How many parts of you have withered while you were waiting for the right time? But here's the truth you've been avoiding. There is no right time. There is only now. And if you don't move now, the trap only tightens. You're not lazy. You're not weak. You're just stuck in a system that feeds on your hesitation. They teach you to be obedient, to follow rules, to fear mistakes. They reward you for fitting in, for playing safe, for staying predictable. And the cruelest part? They convince you that this is freedom. They tell you that you're choosing this, but a choice made in fear is not a choice. It's surrender. Look around you. Look at all the people waiting for permission, for signs, for guarantees, waiting for the pain to go away before they dare to leap. But the pain is not your enemy. The discomfort is not the barrier. It's the door. What would happen if you saw fear not as a stop sign, but as a compass? It wraps itself in everyday routines, in polite smiles, in excuses that sound so logical you start to believe them. It whispers, stay busy so you don't have to feel. Stay comfortable so you don't have to grow. Stay distracted so you don't have to remember who you really are. But deep down, you do remember, don't you? You remember the younger version of you, the one who dreamed boldly, who spoke loudly, who believed the world could be shaped by their hands. Where did that version go? It didn't die. It's just buried under layers of fear, doubt, and silence. And maybe you feel alone in this. Maybe you think no one understands this quiet battle inside you. But look around. Millions feel the same. A world full of people pretending to be fine, while their souls scream into pillows at night. You are not alone. You are not crazy for wanting more. You are not selfish for craving freedom. You are human, and your hunger for something real is proof that you are still alive inside. So what do? How do you break a trap that you can't touch? You start by telling the truth to yourself. You stop pretending you're satisfied when you're starving. You stop calling your chains security. You stop blaming the world for locks that you keep closed. And then you move. One step, any step, no matter how small, because action is the enemy of the silent trap. Movement shatters excuses. Courage kills the lie that you need more time. You want a sign? This is your sign. This moment, these words, they are here to remind you that you still hold the key. But freedom is not comfortable. It never was. Freedom demands you step into the unknown, that you risk being wrong, that you dare to be seen. It asks you to fail and get back up anyway. To fall in love with your scars instead of hiding them. To let go of who you were told to be and become who you really are. And yes, people will not understand. They will say you've changed. They will say you've lost your mind. Good. Let them talk. They are only repeating the lines they were taught by the same trap you are now breaking. You were not born to be normal. You were born to be real, to be raw, to be wildly, unapologetically yourself. You were not meant to fit a mold. You were meant to shatter it. So feel the fear, feel the doubt, feel the weight of all the years you stayed silent, and then do it anyway. Say the thing you've been afraid to say. Take the step you've been afraid to take. Start the project, end the relationship, write the letter, pack the bag. Life does not wait for you to be ready. It waits for you to be brave. So I ask you now, what are you waiting for? Another year? Another decade? Another lifetime? The clock is ticking whether you move or not. So move. Leap. Stumble. Bleed. Rise. Because regret is heavier than failure, and silence is the loudest killer of dreams. Inside you is a force powerful enough to break generations of fear. Inside you is a fire waiting for permission to burn. You do not need permission. You need honesty. You need action. You need to remember that freedom is not given, it is claimed. So let them call you reckless. Let them call you foolish. Let them call you anything they want. Your soul does not care about their names for you. Your soul only cares that you come home to it. One choice at a time, one brave breath at a time, one honest moment at a time. That is how you break the silent trap. That is how you set yourself free. And when you do, when you feel the chains fall away, you will wonder why you ever believed you were powerless. You were never powerless. You were just waiting to remember who you really are. So wake up, stand up, speak up, live. Be louder than the silence that kept you asleep. Be braver than the fears that kept you small. Be freer than the cage they built around your mind. The silent trap only wins if you stay quiet. So roar, run, risk. Because the world does not need more polite prisoners. It needs wild souls who refuse to be tamed. And maybe, just maybe, if you break your trap, someone else will see you and remember they can break theirs too. So go. Be the proof that the trap can be broken. Be the light for those still in the dark. And when they ask you how you did it, you'll smile and say, I just stopped waiting. If this stirred something inside you, if you felt seen, if you're ready to rise, share your thoughts, leave a like, and subscribe for more. Stay awake, stay free, stay real.